Welcome back. You're still watching Beautiful Day. This is Weather HQ. This November, as the country observes National Environmental Awareness Month, organizations and advocates are once again coming together to raise awareness and inspire action for our planet. One of them is Panatang Luntian, a movement that empowers Filipinos to live sustainably and fight for climate justice. Joining us today is Nina Fegi, a coordinator of Panatang Luntian, to share more about their advocacy and how we can all take part in building a cleaner and greener future. Beautiful day, Nina Fegi. My goodness, the last name escapes me once again. Thank you so much for being here.
Beautiful day. Good morning, Paolo.
All right, Nina, let's talk first about Panatang Luntian because some people might be hearing about it for the very first time. So for those who are doing that, can you tell us what it is about and, of course, what inspired its formation?
Okay, so I'm Nina, the coordinator of Panatang Luntian. Panatang Luntian is a coalition of environmental organizations that was built in 2022 during presidential elections. So it aims to facilitate the people's journey for broader and bolder actions to hold the line for the people and the planet.
You mentioned broader and bolder action. So what does that necessarily entail?
Usually, we hold campaigns under the 11-point People's Environmental Agenda. So we have different agendas concerning with different environmental issues and working with different environmental organizations. Say for example, yung sa waste to energy campaign ng GAIA,
Mhm.
the clean air campaigns of the 350 Pilipinas, and as well as the issues on the quarrying and mining that is present in the Masungi Geo Reserve.
Mhm. Well, there's a lot to consider when it comes to that. In fact, it's so timely considering what we're seeing over in Cebu, what we are expecting over in Northern Luzon in the next coming days. As a coordinator and looking at what Panatang Luntian's role is in promoting yung awareness of the environment in general, now that we are celebrating National Environmental Awareness Month this October, just how can we promote this awareness? How can we promote this type of action to ensure that it isn't just this month that we're going to be talking about this?
Uh, Actually, in Panatang Luntian, we have an event. Of course, we will launch a different educational series and educational fest around the third week of November sa
Mhm.
Panatang Luntian. But we are also present on the Walk for Clean Air. Na ang organizer is yung one of the partners din, yung Healthcare Without Harm and 350 Pilipinas. And of course, these efforts naman din ay magdudugtong siya eventually dun sa Day of Action on November 30. I think everyone's hearing it and everyone's kind of familiar with it. But on November 30, different organizations, individuals, and of course, the environmental advocates will march once again to Luneta in solidarity for the cause of the corruption issues. Kasi yung issue naman din ng corruption, hindi naman din siya nahihiwalay din sa environment. No? As the climate crisis worsens yung impacts nito sa ating environment, mas lalo pa siyang na-exacerbate din nung culture na meron ng corruption.
Well, Panatang Luntian is also closely working with environmental advocates. Miss Earth, Joy Barcoma in particular, has spoken very passionately about raising her voice for climate justice and, of course, corruption when it comes to environmental issues. How do those statements resonate with your organization's value and advocacy, considering that it has been very controversial, or at least talked about, not necessarily controversial?
Yes, actually, it resonates very well, no? Kasi kung makikita din talaga natin sa social media, yung mga tao din, yung ordinaryong mamamayang Pilipino, yun naman din talaga yung gusto nilang ipanawagan. It resonates a lot kasi gaya nga ng sabi ni Joy, social justice, environmental justice is also human justice. Kaya nga, in Panatang Luntian, we made sure no, that the 11-point People's Environmental Agenda is worked with different organizations, consulted also with grassroots organizations to ensure yung mga campaigns, yung mga policies na mga ini-implement truly serves the interest of the Filipino people.
When people say climate justice, not a lot of people understand what that actually means. So when we talk about climate justice from your standpoint, what would your definition be? What would climate justice actually entail in terms of making a difference, especially those affected by the adverse effects of human intervention when it comes to what's happening in the environment?
When we talk about climate justice, no, parang pagsingil din siya sa hustisya na nangyayari ngayon sa corruption. So it's asking for accountability for our government officials who are in the position, who has the power, who has the influence. At kung in reality din naman, pera din naman ng taong bayan yung ipinambabayad din sa kanila. And with climate justice, we also talk about na yung yung mga nangyayaring environmental issues natin is also fighting for uh, the mga large-scale mining projects, yung mga destructive projects natin. Yun yung pagsama din natin sa mga communities na patuloy na nagde-defend sa kanilang land and livelihood.
Well, of course, we're also seeing calls for climate justice considering nakita natin sa Cebu in particular with a certain real estate developments, with other infrastructure projects probably not having the intended effect. And how much more important is yung conversation na to considering na maraming mga flood control projects, maraming mga real estate developments, maraming mga mining like you mentioned a while ago has actually affected nature's capability to shield us from the very thing that we are currently complaining about.
Very important yung pag-foster ng discussions, not only sa mga forums, no, but as well as within our family members, sa schools, sa companies, sa mga factories, everywhere. Kasi yun nga, kitang-kita naman natin, nasasampulan na rin tayo ng kalikasan. Nilalantad na rin nito kung gaano din yung greed na nag-e-exist, no? Yung corruption din na nag-e-exist. And it's very important that we continue to speak up, we continue to join the activities, in the solidarity actions in regards for the corruption issues. Kasi ito din yung isa sa mga paraan na paglaban din natin ng patuloy na pag-ensure na yung pagsasalita natin sa accountability ay also yung pagpapanagot dun sa mga impacts ng environmental destruction.
Alam mo, Nina, we're talking about a lot about criticizing those in power, pero napaka-importante din yung collaboration because it is hard to make an impact without the collaboration with both the private, local communities, and of course, government officials and government institutions. So in terms of achieving all of these goals, how can we put that all together, mixing criticism with collaboration, trying to make sure that yung mga environmental goals ninyo like clean air, cleaner cities, climate resilience actually is attainable?
Actually, very important yung existence din ng coalitions like Panatang Luntian because this unites the campaigns from the grassroots to environmental organizations to institutions. So if we have activities like roundtable discussions, kung patuloy ang mga communications with other organizations, mas nagiging engaging, inclusive, and productive yung discussions with different stakeholders to achieve these goals.
So we mentioned some of your activities happening for November in observance of yung Environmental Awareness Month. But beyond that, what other programs or initiatives does Panatang Luntian have lined up to sustain yung environmental education na to? And of course, encourage participation throughout the year, especially in discussion when it comes to climate justice and of course trying to hold people accountable and actually having real action for all of these climate issues that we have.
So for Panatang Luntian, as I had said a while ago, meron kaming plan to launch a educational fest to raise awareness then on the ongoing environmental issues and to link it on the corruption issues. And on November 22, meron ding national bike protest against corruption na kung saan, actually part din kasi si Panatang Luntian ng isang alliance ng Environmentalist Stand Against Corruption. We are one of the lead conveners of that alliance. So we will also be joining the November 30 protest at Luneta.
All right, so right now, I have to admit, hindi po ako Gen Z. I think you are Gen Z. When we take a look at the personal message that you could have, especially to yung youth or yung ka-generation mo, what can you say? Why is it important to continue raising our voices for the planet? Sabi nga ni Joy Barcoma, and of course, to keep fighting for a greener and more just future. Feel free to use yung dialect ninyo. I don't know how it's done. Pero Nina, what can you say to your generation, especially moving on?
Ayun, para sa mga Gen Zs, sa youth, actually not only Gen Zs, the youth, but everyone, even the youngsters na medyo sumisikat no sa internet. Napakahalaga nung ating mga boses at ang ating mga sarili sa paglaban para i-promote yung pagprotekta ng kalikasan. Dahil yun nga, sa ngayon no, tayo, hiram lang natin yung mundo na ito sa mga susunod na henerasyon. Kaya kailangan natin siyang protektahan para sa mga susunod, may makikinabang at may makikinabang pa.
Nina, I love that message. Thank you so much for making sure that every generation can understand it. We really appreciate your efforts and hopefully we can have you again very soon. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Nina Feji and the Panatang Luntian team. Thank you so much for sharing your advocacy and of course your inspiration with all of us. Maraming salamat.
Thank you so much, Paolo.